A new poster and trailer for the upcoming Liam Neeson action thriller Non-Stop has just hit the web. During a transatlantic flight from New York City to London, U.S. Air Marshal Bill Marks, played by Neeson, receives a series of cryptic text messages demanding that he instruct the government to transfer $150 million into an offshore account. Until he secures the money, a passenger on his flight will be killed every 20 minutes. Non-Stop also stars Julianne Moore and hits AMC theaters on February 28th. Schnepp, buy or sell the new trailer for Non-Stop?
Sorry, I gotta sell it. I watched this trailer and just started laughing about halfway through. Number one, it felt like Snakes on a Plane. It felt really cheap. It was like, how can we figure out on a bus? No, wait, a plane. There's no, it just felt like a cheap movie.
What was the Wesley Snipes film, Always Bet on Black, when he says that line?
Oh, Passenger 57.
There we go, yeah.
It just feels like a return to one of those, like, stinky 1980s movies. That I'm sure Liam Neeson's getting a big fat paycheck, and he's a great actor, but it just the more I watched the trailer, the more I laughed. And I just found it really silly. It's like, oh, I guess the twist is he's the killer, or or there's somebody who's like, I'm stowed away. I don't know what the ending will be. I'll wait for video. I'm just, no way.
For me, I'm going to sell this too. And this movie could actually, as I read it, this movie could actually end up being really great. But the trailer hasn't sold me on it yet. It's just the first trailer. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of these confined spaces action thrillers. It starts with Die Hard, right? In this 50-story building, that's the confined space. Then it goes to Under Siege, so it gets a little bit smaller because it's on a battleship, not a 50-story building. Then it's Passenger 57. Like, next is going to be, I don't know, Sylvester Stallone trying to find an international terrorist on a rowboat. You see, like, these confined spaces keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So the concept is interesting. Just from this one trailer, I'm not buying into the execution of it. So for now, at least anyway, it's a sell.
Yeah, I'm going to sell it as well. It's like Liam Neeson is starting to be kind of like Johnny Depp, where he's just doing this one role over and over and over again.
Oh, we love him in that role.
And also, yeah, the trailer wasn't that great. And man, if Julianne Moore ends up being the villain in it,
I know, right?
Like, because you're watching the trailer.
Thanks for spoiling it for me. I didn't even think of that. Now,
I haven't read it. I haven't read the script. I know nothing. I'm just watching that trailer. I'm like, oh man, if she's the villain.
Yeah, it's either her or Liam Neeson. You're like, it's one of those two,
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.